Hi, I'm Nathan McKinnon here to talk to you about how an athlete's nutrition affects one performance. Um, the most important thing an athlete needs, uh, especially before an event, is carbohydrates. They provide 40 to 50% of energy on a daily basis. A thing called complex carbohydrates comes from healthy foods such as spaghetti, potatoes, lasagna, cereals, and other grain products are very important. And simple carbohydrates are carbs that go through your body quicker than complex. So this is mainly for uh, a short time before the event. And some examples are sugars, honey, and fruits. For an athlete, I recommend complex carbohydrates because they last longer and they do not burn off as nearly quickly as simple carbohydrates do. And you need them not to burn off as fast so you can have long-lasting energy through your sport. For events that require more than 90 minutes of work, one should prepare themselves with good complex carbohydrates 3+ days before the event takes place. However, an athlete benefits from a high carbohydrate diet rather than an average person would because there's lots of calories that involve them. Another thing to remember is that if a sports drink has high carbohydrate intake, it is likely that most of it is sugar artificially placed in the drink. Sugar before an event does more harm than good because water is needed to absorb the sugar into cells. Okay, so that is before. After is almost just as important as before. These are proteins. Proteins are mainly for restoring and rebuilding your muscle when it is broken down during exercise. Protein is not the source of energy you want to fuel your body. It is to repair, not to energize. Remember that. The more you train, the more protein you should intake. Athletes need more protein than the average individual. Studies have shown that the individuals who are constantly training and working out hard needs up to 50% more protein. For example, to calculate how much protein you need to find out your weight in kilograms, then times it by 1.4 to 1.8. And strength athletes need 1.4 to 1.8 grams per kilogram of protein per day, and endurance athletes need 1.2 to 1.4 grams per kilogram of protein per day. Too much protein can be bad as well. For instance, it can turn into body fat. Too much can build up in your bloodstream and not allow your kidneys to flush out all the other toxins in your body. Some of the best healthy proteins include eggs, cheese, large beans, lean beef, roasted pumpkin squash, watermelon seeds, lean meats, fish eggs, yeast extract, lobster and crab, peanuts, and many other products. And personally, the most important thing I think is water. Water is the most important components for an athlete's performance. For me, I play hockey, so leading up to the game, around 3 hours before, I try to drink 3 liters of water. I find it helps a tremendous amount. Not only does it energize you, but you don't get as tired as easily, and you are more alert while playing. After the event, Gatorades and other sports drinks are very good for you because during it, you lose sodium and fats. But remember, this is a simple carbohydrate, so intake is recommended after, not before. Um, and steroids. Um, Steroids are thought by some just to get big. This may be intriguing, but the effects and downfalls of this is not worth it. For one using steroids, put you out of your sport if tested positive. Also, there are countless side effects that come along with it, such as acne, shrunken testicles, roid rage, and many other things. And creatine. There actually are very many people uh, that use creatine at the school. It requires you to drink lots of water, mainly because your kidneys need lots of water to drain out other toxins in your body, and taking creatine is very dangerous because that can clog it up and do lots of harm to you. And most of the weight you do put on is water weight, so at the end of the day, it's not even worth it. Those are just a few things that you should keep in mind. if you're an athlete and you want to go far in your sport, and something I think should be uh, required across the country in terms of schools, um, there should be weight training tests and see how far you've come along and your body fat and your percentage of your body fat. I think that would be very crucial to any school, and I guess it could be a volunteer thing, but I think that'd be very, very good for the athletes at that school. All right, thank you very much.